had such a good morning. It's been so good. Hi guys, so something super exciting arrived in the post yesterday, and I wanted to do a quick sort of behind the scenes flick through of what it actually is. I really apologise for the light. I was going to film a video today, but it is just so dark that is not going to be possible, so I thought I would do this instead. So as you may have heard if you watched my last vlog, I ordered the 2018 power sheets from Cultivate What Matters to work alongside my happiness planner, which I showed you in last week's vlog. So they arrived, and I thought I'd just give you a sneak peek of them if you're thinking of getting them. So this is the full 1 year goal planner, and with it I got a few little cute things. I got this postcard, 2018, let's do this, so I'm going to stick it up on my notice board up there. I also got another little quote card. It's actually a postcard, but I really like the quote that's on here. It says, "You know, all those things you've always wanted to do, you should go do them." So I'm going to stick that up as well. I got a word of the year card, so a big part of the power sheets is picking a word for the year. I've never actually done this before, but I am quite looking forward to it. I've already had a few ideas already, so that'll be good. I can stick that up. And then another little quote card, and that'll look really good in flat lays for Instagram, obviously. So they're the little extra bits that I got, and now I will show you what's inside. Okay, so one of the things that Laura, the creator of these power sheets, says about this book is that it's really flimsy and, you know, it feels really nice, so I think it's going to be really durable. So that's the front cover, and then I'll just give you a quick flick of what it looks like inside. There's loads of like quotes and things, so pages like that, and then you get to write your name there. So it starts off by looking at what you want your 2018 goals to look like, a few different ideas, getting to know yourself. So it's things like think about crushing your identity box, so the things that you tell yourself that you can't do, what if you actually could do them, what would your life look like? And then this is a really good bit because you give yourself a cultivated life evaluation. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 different areas of your life, and you give it an evaluation out of 10, and then you write some comments as to how you feel. So it's things like finances, family, health, things like that. So I think that'll be really good. Tells you what you want to focus on, meeting your fears, writing down what you're afraid of, and how, like, why you're afraid of it and how that could change. This is the most beautiful page in the world. Look at that gold foil, so pretty. Any challenges, good things that worked last year, challenges you had, lessons you learned, people that you're grateful for, and then it actually says the people that you're grateful for, take action and show them that you are grateful for them, which I think is really good. Things that you're saying no to, things that you're saying yes to. Another really nice gold foil quote. What fires you up, and then you're getting onto the big picture, choosing your words for the year on this page, and then you get into the actual goal setting. So what I really like about it is that each sort of section has one of these tabs, which looks really pretty, so I really like that as a sort of divide. And then yeah, you get into the actual goal setting, so you can pick, I think it's about 10 goals. You don't have to pick 10 for the year, and then what you get to do is you then get a sort of action plan for each goal that you set. So you get to write down what your goal is and why, the positive effect it's going to have on you, how you're going to feel when you reach the goal, how you're going to feel when you make progress on it, how you're going to know if you've accomplished it, so what does the progress look like for you, and then starting steps. So one of the things that Laura said in I think it was a blog post that I read, was that when people make a goal and they say, right, I'm going to do some action steps, they always get really stuck because they don't know how to start. So instead of action steps, she's called them starting steps. So ideas for sort of the first steps for taking action. So if it's learning about something new, if maybe you want to learn a new skill, and it could be read a book on this topic or something like that. And then field notes is just for anything that you want to note down during the progress of the year. And that's the sort of format of the planner. It's all about helping you achieve your goals. So then for each month, you get a little sort of list type thing. I don't know if you can see that there. So you get on my calendar important to-dos and what you're excited for, and you get to pick a focal goal or word for this month, so one thing in particular that you want to focus on. Then you mentally declutter, which I love to do because my head gets full of busyness. And then you get to the meat of the planner, which is the tending list. So this is how you sort of track your goals for each month. So you get to write down your monthly goals, weekly goals and daily goals, and then they relate to one of the main 10 goals that you set earlier. And one of the things that I think I'm going to do, which I've been reading about on the Cultivate What Matters blog, is colour code my goals. So I'm going to give each main goal a colour, and then the monthly, weekly and daily goals that I set, I am going to also give a colour that relates to one of the main goals, so I know that I'm sort of on track, if that made any sense at all to you. And then you get a really nice, colourful month in review where you get to write down what you're grateful for, progress that you're celebrating, memories from the month. So I was really scared about this at first because I've never really set goals before. I've set them like in my head, but never really like on paper. I've never really done anything practical to achieve them, so I was really scared about this at first. I thought I was going to be overwhelmed, but when I actually sat down and read it last night and then did some research on the blog, they have a lot of resources on their blog and sort of like within the community, I felt a lot better about it, and I'm excited to get going. So if you want to order it, I would really recommend it, especially if you're in a season of change in your life. Because like I've got a lot of things coming up, like next year will be the first full year from January to December where I'm a business owner. We've got the wedding coming up in nearly 18 months time, so there's lots of different things I can think about that I want to sort of cultivate. So yeah, and if you don't buy it, then I'm going to keep track of my progress anyway, and I'm also thinking of incorporating this into my YouTube channel by doing monthly videos on sort of my goals and what goals I'm setting, how I'm getting on with them, and I think that'll help you too. So if you're interested in that, then please leave me a comment below or give this video a thumbs up, because that really helps me in terms of knowing what content to create for you. Oh, I've had such a good morning. It's been so good. I've just got back from the University of Central Lancashire, where I was doing 2 talks one to MA journalism students and another to foundation students, and it was so good. The first session was so good, just talking to people about my journey. Never in a million years did I think I'd be going to people and telling them how I got to be a multi-award winning blogger and that they find that valuable. Like, they asked so many questions and they were just so engaged, and oh, I absolutely love doing stuff like that. So I'm so tired now. But it went really well. I think I'm going to email them and see if they got feedback, and I also asked them to follow me online, so we'll see if I get any new followers today. And then I got home and the nice parcel man had very nicely, sarcastically, aka not nicely, dumped my parcel over the side gate. He's that good. But I ordered more. Come on, camera. I ordered more goodies from Cultivate What Matters, so I am going to heat up my leftover pasta bake and have a look through these.